Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are doing October's pick a card reading, so what to expect, what's going on, all for the month of October 2022. So do keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates and know that there's a message in here for you somewhere. And all I ask you to do before you pick a pile or a deck in front of you is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition or your gut pick the pile for you. You're going to get a more accurate reading that way. So timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me down in the comment section. And for pile number one, group number one, we have the Trick or Treat Tarot. One is going to be this pile here. Group number two, pile number two is going to be the Halloween Tarot. Group number three, pile number three is going to be the Hocus Pocus Tarot. And group number four, pile number four, the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. So if you need to meditate on the cards, you can pause the video and do so now. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number ones, those of you who chose the Trick or Treat Tarot. We're going to take a look at these cards first and then dive deeper with some fall-themed oracle cards. All right, first up is going to be representing you in the month of October, and we have the Three of Cups. Love that. That's awesome. All right, I'll explain more in a minute. Next up is going to be representative of the message of what's going on in October, what to expect, what's, happening, and we've got Temperance. Love that. All right. Yes. Your last card is going to represent the advice on how to move through this energy, and we have Queen of Pentacles. Right on. Okay. So with you being the Three of Cups represented, this is awesome because this is about like being social, being happy, savoring the moment, having fun, getting together with your community or your friends, your besties, having a good time. If you've had the feeling of like being, bogged down, things weren't really going well, not really having anything to celebrate, in the month of October, you're going to have things to celebrate. Things are going to feel a little bit more freer, laughing more, just enjoying the moment more. And that's really good to see because we have Temperance for the message of October, which is balance, moderation, and healing. So if you've been having a rough go of it, a lot of us have, it's never ending, it feels like, right? So with Temperance being the month of October, you're going to finally find the balance again. Things are going to start evening out again. If you've been having a low go of it, things have been rough, you're going to start finding your footing again in the month of October. Things are going to be feeling a lot more workable, if that makes sense. Like you're going to find solutions to problems a little bit easier. You're going to find that harmony and that balance again. If you've been having a really off work-life balance, such as you've been working too much, not having time to spend at home or socialize, it's going to even out in the month of October. You're going to find that balance again. And again, moderation too. So if you're doing too much celebrating, it's the time in October to tone that down a little bit too. So it goes on both sides there. So if, again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. It's going to hit different for everybody, but just know that the theme is going to be staying the same. So moderation, balance, and healing. If you've been having a rough time, you're going to start finding things are going to get easier in the month of October for you. You're going to find resources to help you out because that's what this Queen of Pentacles is advising here. The Queen of Pentacles always has the resources to help, to nurture, to provide. The Queen of Pentacles has been through it all. So the Queen of Pentacles knows where to find all these resources. So that's the advice. Find the resources, nurture yourself, take time for that self-care. Take time to appreciate yourself, to really put time into yourself. And also this could mean relationships too. Being supportive in what you do, having the friends and the family that can be supportive for you. If you're in a healing journey, these are your besties that you want by your side to help you through this healing journey with that support. The biggest one I see around here is being resourceful. So again, this is going to hit different for everybody, but if you've been needing that healing, you're going to find ways of doing, of providing the healing for yourself. If you are needing to just be happier and more going out and being social, you're going to find the resources for that as well. But main issue here is that balance is going to be key for October. Big on that healing energy. So let's go a little bit deeper here with your oracle cards. First up, we're going to take a look at your Halloween oracle here. And your first card is Trick or Treat, Mischief and Play. So yeah, take advantage of this playful time. Take advantage of being with your friends, being with your family, being with your people that you love, and have fun. Enjoy it, because I feel like a lot of you have been missing out. And you've been needing the play, you've been needing the fun, getting into a little bit of trouble. So this is a great card to see with all of that, especially with this Three of Cups energy. Next, we've got Graveyard, so unnecessary fear. So if you've been having that imbalance in your life, there's always that worry. There's always that like, oh, what can I do? Or woe is me? Or, you know, why does this always happen to me? Or, you know, I can't get ahead. Like all of these crazy worries, right? You name it, you've probably thought about it. But now we're seeing in the month of October that it was unnecessary. Sometimes we worry about things that we have no control over because, you know, we don't know what the outcome's going to be. So we worry and it just creates more anxiety, more stress. So this is letting you know that like you're going to be fine. October is going to be a very healing month. That worry and that stress was unnecessary. And this is by no means saying like that, you know, it's easy to just not stress, because it's not. We are human. We have all of these emotions and triggers, and it happens, right? So this is just reassuring that, you know, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to fall into place. Those worries are transmuted with the Temperance card into being, you know, calm waters. All right, your last Halloween card, we got the Skull Full of Stars with the Infinite Possibilities. I love this because this reminds us that like now that we are in alignment and being balanced and in harmony in the month of October, there's going to be so many more possibilities for you because we can now see the other side of it. So again, you've had a struggle, you've had a worry, you've had, you know, awful things might have been going on, you name it. Now that we're out of it and we're in the healing stages, or we are, you know, finding our balance again, we can now see things clearly and plan ahead, see the opportunities that maybe we were blinded to before. So this is great to see that there's a lot of possibilities out there. And if this is like not that deep for you in this reading, and this is just like, yeah, I need to find my balance again, this is a great sign that, you know, there's infinite possibilities on how to like have fun now and how to celebrate with your friends and how to go out and be sociable and have the, you know, fun, carefree time. So lots of great things in this reading already. All right, next we have the Witch's Familiar. The first card we've got is Mole, Superstition. Oh, this is interesting. Well, to me, I'm not really focused on the superstition. I'm focused on the mole coming out of the hole. So like, this is finally your moment to like come out of it. That's what I'm seeing. Like you are finally breaking free from things that were holding you back. You're breaking free from maybe it is the superstition that you were feeling, that maybe things weren't working out for you, things you weren't getting ahead, all of these things. You're now coming out of that blackness, that darkness, that hole, and you're able to celebrate and be happy and fun and carefree. That's exciting. And then we have your last one here, which is Spider, Deception. Okay, so to me, I don't think this has anything to do with anything other than your negative thoughts, right? Sometimes our negative thoughts plays tricks on us. We think things that aren't really happening because of the unnecessary fear, the negative thoughts, all of those things. Like when you listen to that, you're kind of tricking yourself into believing them sometimes. I am a firm believer of law of attraction and, you know, not toxic positivity. That is not where I'm going at all, but like believing in yourself when you know it to be true. Don't say that, oh, I can never do anything right, because that's not true. Instead, switch it. I'm doing this fantastically, or I'm doing this to my best ability, that sort of a thing. So when you have the negative self-thoughts like I'm not good enough, that's not true. That's a deception. That is not true. That's not going to bring you to the ending that you want, right? So if you say that I'm overqualified, or I am, I got this, you do. And that's a positive thing, but it's also true. Toxic positivity is always like, more along the lines of like, you can't be in a negative headspace at all, and you can't think negatively, and, nothing bad can ever happen. And, XYZ goes on and on. That's not what this is at all. But I believe that this is telling you like your negative self-talk and is playing, the imbalance in your life, right? But again, it's going to hit differently. So maybe there was something that was deception in your life that caused the pain, that caused the hurt or the setbacks, however this hits for you. Again, general reading, but don't give in to those negative self-talks, those intrusive thoughts, all of those things. You're human. It happens. We all deal with it. It's just how you turn those thoughts around and make the best out of those thoughts is what's important. All right. Next up, we have the Seasons of the Witch Yule. First card, we've got Healer. I love this. Okay, it says, listen as the medicine bleeds. Through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by Mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So absolutely, we're healing in October. This is fantastic. And again, if you're seeking more balance and more harmony, you might have somebody in your life who is a healer to you, who can calm you down, who can bring you that harmony and balance. And your last card here is Third Harvest. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell of suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. So yeah, I do believe like this is your next harvest, as so to speak, that, things are finally turning around for you with this Temperance card. Things are, you're harvesting what you want. You're reaping the benefits of, the struggle that you went through, or, the hard time that you had. But a hard time is a struggle, right? Regardless of how hard it was for you. So now that that's over, you can reap the benefits of the healing time now, or, having a fun time, going out with your buddies, going out with your friends. There's a lot to harvest from this period in time. I love that October can bring this for you. I feel like this is more of like I don't want to say second chance, because that's not the wording, but like this is a kind of like a transformation and kind of reboot. That's the word that I want to use. Reboot for you. This is a time where you can kind of like find that levity in your life and kind of get back to feeling who you were prior. So awesome. Love to see this. You're reaping the rewards here. Next, we have the Memento Mori Oracle cards. Scythe. So again, this makes me think of the harvest there. You're harvesting what you want out of this now. You are kind of doing a rebirth, because the scythe is a symbol in like the quote unquote death symbology, right? The death always shows up with a scythe. So again, a reboot, a rebirth for you. So exciting. And then we have pot. What are you, cultivating? This reminds me of like the cauldron. So it's like nurturing yourself, nurturing what you want to grow. The pot contains the nutrients. The pot contains the fertilizer, the soil, the seed, kind of like a womb with the cauldron, right? So what are you nurturing for yourself in this period? And next we've got sun. So happiness, love, health, vitality. Again, more for that reboot feeling. And your last Memento Mori, we've got heart. Oh, I love this. So yeah, it's basically like feeling back to yourself again, feeling healing, feeling happiness and joy with all of this. I love this. This is exciting. Yeah, so a reboot is definitely what I'm getting here for you. Reaping the benefits, reaping the harvest. Love it, love it. And your last cards here are the Autumn Oracle, I believe it's called, from V Love and Crystals. First up, we've got courage. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to even start the healing process, to even go through balance, to stand up for yourself, to provide boundaries. All of those things take courage, and you're going to get it in the month of October. And then we have habits. Okay, so again, what habits are we changing to create that balance, to create that harmony, to create that healing? Because remember, temperance is about, a give and a take too. It's about transmutation, creating that moderation. So what habits are you looking at changing or implementing in your life in October? Next, we have obedience. Interesting. So are we sticking to a plan? Are we sticking to a self-care routine? Are we sticking to boundaries? Those are things to think about. And your last card here is discovery. Love that. So we're finding out things that work for us. We're finding out new ways of healing, new ways of balance, new ways of moderation, and new ways to hang out and have fun with a friend, family members, trusted people that we love in our lives. So yeah, this is going to be a real big reboot for you in the month of October, which is phenomenal because, it's October. Fantastic time for a reboot. Speaking of reboot, Hocus Pocus is going to come on soon, like right before October. So anyway, it's going to be a fantastic month for you. I think you're going to find solace. I think you're going to find that, you're going to have a much better outlook on things. Lots to celebrate in the month of October for you. So if you picked group number 1, please let me know in the comment section below if it resonated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful October. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And from now until October 30th, I do have a 30% off sale going on at my Etsy shop for private readings. So do check it out. I will leave the link for the code and everything in the description box. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Halloween tarot. We're going to take a look at those cards first, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper with fall-themed oracle cards. All right, the first tarot card is going to represent you in the month of October, and we've got, oh, I love it, the Chariot. Yes, all right. The next card is going to represent the message, what's going on, the overall feeling of October, and we've got the 10 of Cups, or the 10 of Ghosts, as it says there. But oh, that's exciting. Yay. And then your last card is going to represent the advice on how to move through this energy. And I love it. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Pumpkins in this deck. Oh, I love. Okay, so fantastic month of October for you. It looks like things are going to be looking up for you. So with the Chariot representing you, this is drive, determination, success, courage. This is, you just going for it with the focus and the determination on a next level. This is very much a fantastic, fantastic sign to see, with confidence, with endurance, with just going for it. This is like moving toward the next level. Momentum. This is awesome to see. So like if you've been working on something as far as like a project or a job, something that you have just been, determined to make work, this is a great sign to see. This is like, if anything was stuck or not moving forward, you got it now. It's moving forward. You're having that momentum and that movement forward with this Chariot. I love it. Think of it like just a car driving. It's amazing. Love it. And then we have for the message of October, this is fulfillment. This is happiness. This is joy. This is satisfaction. This is everything that you could possibly want to culminate, because this is just, you enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is, focusing on achievements that you've had. Like this is just you embodying fulfillment, emotional, and all of the above, right? This is just fantastic. This is also you spending time with family, having family time, having family moments, because the 10 of Ghosts usually depicts a family like you see here. So you could be spending more time relaxing with your family and having fun that way. The advice here with this Ace of Pentacles is, there's new opportunity here. There's a lot of things going on that you could be participating in with this Ace of Pumpkins. This is focusing on those new opportunities, those new beginnings, that abundance, being open to receiving that. Sometimes when we're so focused and driven, it's hard to see all of the opportunities that are around us because we get kind of like that tunnel vision and we're like, okay, I got to get this done on a deadline. I got to do this, that, and the other. I have a plan. I have a task list, and you're not really seeing everything that's coming your way. So my advice here with this Ace of Pentacles is to, keep your eyes open. Be open to receiving. Some opportunities might seem too good to be true, and maybe they are, but just be open to at least listening or reading that email, seeing what could come out of it, because there's a lot that can provide this fulfilling feeling. Let's try saying that 5 times fast. So yeah, don't be so focused that you aren't seeing everything that you should be seeing, because there's unlimited growth and potential here with this Ace of Pentacles that can provide this feeling of success and fulfillment here. But if you don't see it, that might be the hard part of it, right? So there's going to be a lot here. Like there's offers coming. There's things that are coming for you. It could be, anywhere from finding, a quarter in your pocket that you've been neglecting in the laundry room, or it could be a new opportunity with a new job or a new, promotion, that sort of a thing. So keep your eye out. If there's something that you've been wanting to go for, obviously you're driven and focused and you're wanting to do it in October. If you've been hemming and hawing about it in September or months before, I feel like you're going to have a fire lit underneath you now and the motivation to move forward with whatever it is. So be open to new opportunities. Doesn't mean you have to take every single one that comes your way, but just be open to listening to them. And then you're going to have that fulfillment in October. And again, for some of you, it might be as simple as like getting ready to see your family in October and just spending time with them, having that opportunity to relax with them in October. So it's going to hit different for everyone. But again, keep an eye out. All right, next up we have your Halloween Oracle. First card, we've got the Witch, the earthly weaver of the world. So this is about manifesting. Yes, you can do it. You can weave what you want into this world. This is awesome. Using manifestation, using law of attraction, using your skill set and talents, networking, whatever it is, embody that witch. Next, we have the veil, the future. So this is talking about how like in October, the veil starts thinning and you can like be in touch with the other side, so to speak, to be very plainly put. This is like allowing yourself to see the future and to, figure out where you want your future to head and what to look like. So this is keeping that in mind there. And that's very interesting. So I feel like with this Chariot, you've already been like focusing on the future, focusing for what you want, what your goals are, and what you really want to put out into the world. And this is awesome to see this confirmation here that you are focused on the future. And your last Halloween card, we've got Scrying, Intuition. I absolutely think this card is gorgeous. Love it so much. So again, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Again, not every opportunity coming your way is going to be right for you. So listen to your gut and trust it. Some opportunities just might not be a good fit. Again, your gut is always going to tell you, your intuition is always going to tell you what's right for you. If this has been something that you've been wanting to do for eons now, there's a reason why it's been on your mind and wanting to be the driving force for you to go ahead with it now. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. It's usually never wrong. I gotta tell you. So I have a feeling that things are going to work out really well for you in October here with all of this. Next up, we have the Witch's Familiars, and your first card here is the Dragon. So emergence, I love it. So yeah, this is kind of like you're getting out there. Your emergence is like emerging from your shell. You're driving forward. Dragons are not one to be messed with, man. They are a vibrant, passionate creature, right? So they go after what they want. They're magnificent. So this is giving me very much Chariot vibes. You are on a mission. You got this. You are going for it. You're coming out of, maybe a struggle and moving forward to happiness and success here. and abundance, right? We love it. And then we have Raven with determination. I mean, enough said with that. Pretty much don't have to explain anything else with this card. Again, you're determined in the month of October to make it work. You have a fire lit under you and you're ready to go. You are determined to be successful, to be happy and make it work, and we love to see it. Next, we have the Seasons of the Witch, Yule. First card up, we've got, again, the Veil. Interesting. So it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, the half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. Interesting poems with all of these, but essentially, yeah, it's the same situation here. You listening to your intuition, you focusing on the future. This is uncovering the truth. Like, think of, like, you know, in the wedding veils, when they go to kiss the bride, they lift the veil up, uncovering the truth of what you want and figuring it out for yourself. Things are going to become clearer for you. Things are going to become more focused for you as you follow your alignment and you follow your truth. All right, in your last Season of the Witch card, we've got Rebirth. Oh, this is wonderful to see too. Kind of similar to group 1 in this way. So there's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It is a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. So yeah, this is going to be a new start for you, a new beginning. You're going to feel like a different person in some cases, feeling happy, rejuvenated, focused, determined. All of these things are wonderful for you to feel. And wonderful for you, I might add. Next, we have the Memento Mori, and we have Medical Kit. Ooh, interesting. So this is, again, I feel connected to the rebirth. This is like you putting the pieces back together again, you figuring out what you want, healing. This is like a new beginning kind of feel for you. Lots of healing. Love it. Next up, we have Salt. So, okay, so cleansing. Again, this might be something that's like a new beginning, a new rebirth, cleansing, protection. I don't see anything negative about anything going on here. I feel like this is about protecting yourself, protecting, I just heard protecting brand. So trademarks, if that's something that you are looking at, this is like a brand new project, a brand new thing for you. Trademarks, lawyering situations, legal situations is what I want to say. Protection, protect yourself. Again, listen to your intuition. So again, it could be, you know, not every opportunity is going to be the right one. So protect your assets is what I want to say. That came in pretty clear. So for some of you, that might be what the situation is. But again, this could be cleansing too for a lot of you group number 2s, just cleansing the area that you're in, giving yourself a fresh start. And then we have Cup. This reminds me of the Ace of Cups. So your cup runneth over. So fulfillment, happiness, joy, celebration. So abundance and prosperity here, which is fantastic to see. Love it very much with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, and your last Memento Mori card, we have Stars. So again, this is like following your dreams. Wish upon a star, being in alignment, being in harmony. Love to see all of that. This is fantastic. Look at you. Like, this also like makes me think of like charting your way, like a map, very much with that chariot energy. All right, your last cards here are the Autumn Oracle by V Love and Crystals. First card up, we've got Present Moment. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was saying, like, be okay with being in the present moment. Your drive and your focus can be awesome, but if you're just so pinpointed, focused on one thing and nothing else, you forget what is going on around you, or you miss out on other opportunities or other fantastic things that can happen around you. So make sure you take time out to be in the present moment. Live in a gratitude feeling, like being thankful for everything that has been happening for you, being in the present moment. Because again, we can't go back and change the past, and we can't predict the future and be living in the future. So the present moment is really all we have at that time, right? So live in it, be in it, and enjoy it. Your next card, we've got Patience again. Very similar to that. Allow yourself to have some patience. Not everything is going to happen at once. We live in a society where we are very much into the instant satisfaction or gratification. And so we need to understand that not everything works that way. So we are building something in the month of October, and building always takes time. We don't want to rush things and forget, other things that should be built alongside of it, right? So be patient. Everything will work out in the way it's supposed to work out if you are doing the things that you are supposed to be doing right. Right? Your next card, we've got home. Again, spending time at home, being in a happy, healthy home, very wonderful environment, enjoying it. I love that. Being in your space of comfort. And your last card here is gratitude. We were just talking about it. Being in gratitude is going to create more abundance into your life. And being thankful for what you have is going to make you appreciative of everything else that you gain later down the line. So, all of the abundance is there. Being thankful for what you have currently is just going to create more. So there's a lot for you in the month of October. I'm really excited and happy for you. I am really happy that you were so driven and determined. But again, be okay with taking things a little bit easy, spend time with your family. But yeah, opportunities are coming for you. Just make sure that you are open to everything. Don't close yourself off to everything is what I'm trying to say. Make sure that you read everything thoroughly, dot your I's, cross your T's with that salt, and yeah, have some patience. Everything will work out. All right, that's what I see for you in the month of October. Hopefully this resonated for you. If it did, let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. And don't forget that until October 30th, 2022, I have that 30% off sale going on for my private readings on my Etsy shop. So I'll link that link down in the description box below as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s, those of you who chose the Hocus Pocus Tarot. We're going to take a look at those cards first, and then we're going to dive deeper with your fall-themed oracle decks. All right, this first card is going to represent you in the month of October, and we have, ooh, I love it, the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Pumpkins in this deck. The next card is going to represent the message, the overall theme, what's going on in October for you, and we've got, ooh, the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Candles. That's exciting. All right. And your last card here is going to represent the advice on how to move through this energy in October. And we've got the 10 of Cups. All right. Or 10 of Potions in this deck. Well, let's talk about it. This is exciting. So the 8 of Pumpkins representing you is meaning you've been working hard. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the hard effort. You have been doing your studying. You have been honing your skills. So this is awesome. And this is something that is so important because you have gone through like all of the stages of like earning your talent or your job or your position, right? So what this means is your efforts will not be going unnoticed. People are catching on. People are looking upon you and being like, okay, this person knows what they're doing. They're, coming up the ladder. The opportunities are coming your way. And I'm seeing that, and I'm saying that because of the cards here. So the messages in October, what's going to be happening for you is this Ace of Wands. So this is like new ideas, new projects, new inspiration, that spark of fire that just builds into this unbridled passion of creativity and amazingness that's going to be happening for you. So, and creativity can mean a lot of different things. It's not just like art. It can be, writing. It can be, programming a new app. All of these things are creative. It just essentially means that you're creating something, that you have these ideas in your head that you are putting into reality. So all of that's coming in the month of October for you. So new opportunities are about to be happening. You're going to have this drive and determination again here with this 8 of Pentacles. You've been working hard. So it looks like in the month of October, you might be putting your skill sets to use on something new. So there might be something that you've been learning, but now you're creating something with it. So for instance, I'm going to take off the top of my head, if you've been working hard honing your crochet skills and you've been, working hard on new patterns or new techniques in the month of October, you might take those patterns and techniques and publish them on Etsy, or you might be making your own Etsy shop to sell your goods. You might be then taking those inspirational, patterns and selling them, what are they called? The festivals, taking them to festivals in October, those harvest festivals, so that's just an example. This could also mean too that you've been working hard on your relationship. There might be a new spark happening within your relationship, or you might be finding somebody new, because again, this is passion as well. And so if you're somebody who's driven and determined, maybe you've been working on yourself, and maybe you might be finding new love in the month of October. Maybe you might be starting a new relationship or rekindling what you already have. This could be a couple different things. So take what resonates, okay? And then with the advice here, this is the 10 of Cups. This is about happiness, being enjoyed, having that fulfillment, that love, being satisfied with what you do. So this is, again, taking that idea and inflicting that on yourself every day, making sure that you feel that you are worthy, you are valid, that you have what it takes to do what you're doing. Being in, or I should say, living in gratitude. We were talking about this in group number, both groups, 1 and 2. Living in gratitude creates more abundance for you. So if you are happy and fulfilled with everything that you do, it's just going to create more abundance, more opportunities. So this is very exciting. I'm really excited for you. Also, focus on your achievements. Don't let anything get you down. Don't let criticism get you down. Don't let anything of that sort get in the way of you pursuing what you already know you're good at. So living in gratitude, and then also knowing that you've gotten so far, knowing that you've earned your success, knowing that you've earned your spot, your place. And then 2, lean on support. This is a very family-oriented card as well. So like if there's people in your life, be it family or friends, what do they call it? The maid family, where you choose your own family, those people that you love and support, lean on them to vent, to ask for advice, to ask for criticism for any of this that's going on, because they're going to tell you honestly, but in a way that is very gracefully and tactfully done, right? They're not going to be like, oh yeah, that's not good. They're going to be like, well, it's not my favorite. I feel like you could maybe approach this in a different way, right? So living in gratitude is going to create more abundance, and it's also going to create more inspiration for you too, because if you love what you do and you love your talent and you love your, position, whatever this looks like for you, you love your significant other, thankful for all of it, then it's going to create more of a drive and more of opportunities coming your way to create more and to be more involved in it. So let's go ahead and keep going here with your Halloween Oracle cards. First up, we've got, I love it, the Black Cat. So fortune meets opportunity. Absolutely. So abundance is coming. There's going to be opportunities coming for you with this Ace of Wands in the month of October. Next up, what were we talking about? Joy, rejoicing in the present. So being grateful, being happy. That is the energy to embody with all of this. Sometimes when we're creating things and we're trying something new and we're trying to put things out there, it can be stressful. It can be hard. It can be very daunting at times, especially if it's something new. There's a lot of work involved on the back end, right? So sometimes it's very hard to stay in that joyful present moment. But if you can kind of switch off the stress for a second and just be like, oh man, look at how far I've come. Look at how much I've achieved. I'm so happy and grateful that I am here, that I can do this, that I am this talented, or that, I can have the relationship of my dreams or the product of my dreams, or, whatever this looks like for you. Being in that joy and that present moment and just feeling happiness for everything that you have is going to create more for you. And your last Halloween oracle, we've got Barmbrack. I can never say that correctly. Sweetness and synergy. So this is about taking everything and combining it and making it work alongside each other. So your joy, your talent, your spark, your passion, just balancing it all together and creating something out of it. This is awesome. I love it. And again, sweetness, happiness, being elated that you're at this present moment. Your next cards, we have your Witch's Familiar, and the first one is Goat Potency. Yeah, so very much a big spark happening. There's going to be a lot of drive, a lot of creativity, a lot of inspiration, a lot of passion being put into the month of October. And your last familiar card, we have Wren, Awareness. So yeah, again, being aware of how far you are, how far you have gotten, being aware of your talent, being aware of the people who support you, being aware of your surroundings. All of these things you're going to need to focus on in the month of October. All right, next up we have the Seasons of the Witch Yule. First up we've got Bat. Oh, I love it. Invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. So exactly, change is afoot and it's going to be happening swiftly. You have power in your talent and your skill set and in your passion and drive. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear sometimes it's hard when you put something out there, when you're so happy and passionate and creative, you're wondering how well it's going to do. Don't be afraid, because if you don't put it out there, the answer is always going to be no, right? Or, you're never going to get the product out there or the project out there. Or if you're trying to ask somebody out, if you don't ask them out, they're never going to know, right? So don't be afraid to take that first step. It's scary. Change is always scary. Criticism is always scary, but again, there's somebody out there that's going to love what you put out, or there's a partner out there that's going to love you. So, you can't let fear hinder your progress, hinder your progress, any of that. Next up, we've got Nature Spirits. Oh, I love this. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying trees. So again, this makes me feel of like your support system. Allow your support system in to help you out. This is also about being playful. Enjoy what you're doing. Be playful with your inspiration. I think a lot of it's going to come when you least expect it. Like you can be out just having a really good time and boom, it hits you because you're in the moment and you're free and you're creative. Your imagination, that's what I want to say, is like roaming and enjoying everything that you're doing. So being in that moment of happiness and joy and being playful is only going to create more abundance for you. All right, your next cards are the Memento Mori. And first up, we've got the Obelisk. This reminds me of the Ace of Wands. Very much similar symbolism. So, that connection between earth and the heavens we got going on. So bringing that inspiration into reality. So from your head to reality. Love that. Oh, we've got Watch next. So this is all about timing. So again, month of October, if you've been biding your time, it's a good time in October to create what you've been wanting to create and pursue. You've been putting in the time and the effort as well here as a confirmation. And next we've got, Crystal Ball. So again, listen to your intuition about everything. Feel your gut and listen to it. This also might be a sign to like meditate or to take time out and, focus on yourself and create that connection between you and your intuition. And your last Memento Mori, we've got Bats. Are you kidding me? I love it. Okay, so again, change is happening. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be like, this is like fear to some people, right? They fear the bat, but they're like just loving creatures. They're just little, just little fluff balls. But this is also like adapting to your circumstances too. Adapting to change, adapting to everything, listening to your intuition is huge. So if there's something that's been, weighing on your mind and your gut's telling you do it, you got to do it. This is the time to do so. All right, your very last cards here are the Autumn cards, the Autumn Oracle by V Love and Crystals. First up, we've got Magic. I love this. Create your own magic. Okay, create that feeling, be in that abundance feeling. And then with everything with this picture is making me think of when we were kids and we would create potions out of like shampoo and bathtub water, or like whatever we found in the playground, you know, mud, make our own little quote unquote potions. You can create in the month of October. You can put your skills to work. It'll create for you. The next one, we've got strength. Lean on your strengths. You've got this. You are determined. You've put in the time, the effort, the hard work. You've got this. Next one, we got a crossroad. So there might be a choice you have to make. You might have to decide, you know, do I continue to do this or do I leave it? Or there might be an opportunity for you coming that's going to be a big change, a big decision for you. And you have to kind of figure out, do I want to take it or do I not want to take it? Figure out the pros and the cons. And then your last card here is diligence. Again, you've been putting in the work, the hard work. So there's a lot here for you. Again, take however it resonates for you. But I see a lot of positivity here. I see a lot of great things happening for you in the month of October. Just be patient. Don't give in to fear. Don't allow, you know, negative self-talk to take over, because we need to live in the happiness of what you're doing, right? You've got a lot going on for you, and don't be afraid of the unknown. All right. Thank you so much. This is all I see for you today for the month of October. Don't forget to tell me what group you chose in the comment section below, and if it resonated with you. And then also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And don't forget, again, 30% off I have for you guys for my private readings at my Etsy shop until October 30th, 2022. So if you're wanting a private reading from me, the link will be in the description box below. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 4s. Those of you who chose the Jack-o'-lantern tarot, we're going to dive into those first, and then we will dive deeper with your fall-themed oracle cards. So first up is going to represent you in the month of October, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Right on. Okay, next card is going to represent the message or the theme, what's going on in October, and we've got Judgment. Okay. And your last card is going to be the advice on how to move through this energy in the month of October. And we have Justice. Okay. Interesting that Justice came up because we are in Libra season as of filming this. So that's great to see. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles being you, this means that you are hardworking. You are somebody who is very steady, very focused, very determined, and you know that slow and steady wins the race, right? Like you are somebody who's very productive, someone who's dedicated to their craft, their job, their profession, their talents. This is going to provide you long-term abundance in the grand scheme of things because you're taking your time. You're not rushing into anything. This is a good energy to have in the month of October with this Judgment card, because this means that you're being very methodical about how you're moving forward. So you're moving forward, but you're now evaluating everything with this Judgment card. So what this means is that you're taking a good look at what is no longer serving you, what's not working, and what is, and you are pruning yourself and leaving the things behind that aren't. This is going to help you, not hinder you, because again, when we are, talking about, planting the seeds and then reaping the fruits of the harvest, in those terms, how do we tend to those seeds? How do we tend to the plants that grow from it? Are we pruning them back? Are we giving them fertilizer? Are we watering them regularly? What is no longer working for that plant? Does it need a little bit of shade? Does it need more sun? Those are things that you should be asking yourself for the month of October. What is no longer working? And then how can we move forward with what we have going on currently, which is fantastic. We should all be doing this on a regular basis, figuring out what works and what no longer works. This is also letting go. Sometimes it's really hard to let go of things that we are attached to. But again, if you want steady progress and harvest down the line, you have to be okay with letting some things work or letting some things go that are no longer working. This could be friendships. This could be, materialistic things. This could be jobs. Whatever is holding you back, you need to assess and look at. And this is also about forgiveness. So it can be forgiving your own self or forgiving other people. And this is just saying, forgiveness for your sense of self-worth. So it's for you to be able to move on and move forward. It's not, for the other person. It's for you and you only. Because forgiveness can then close that chapter and you can move on. All right. It's forgiveness is only for you. I don't know how best way to word that, but it's not for the other person that did you wrong or did you dirty. It's for you. So you can accept what has been happening, forgive yourself, and then move forward. Hopefully that makes sense. I know I probably didn't explain that in the most efficient way, but regardless, forgiveness is for you, not for anybody else. The energy for you to move through this evaluation, this critique, this acceptance, this assessment is justice. And this is all about balance, getting back to equilibrium, seeking the truth, and using logic to, assess everything. Like staying true to who you are, being authentic in your own self, because justice loves truth, loves facts, loves finding the truth and, cutting to that truth, right? I think that's the sword. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a sword. So they're even cutting through the truth here on the card. This is to cut out everything that no longer works so you can be authentically you and you be in your own integrity and authenticity. So seek the truth, use facts, logic, be objective with how you assess everything, how you go about it. Because sometimes our emotions make us cling on to things that just don't work for us, but they make us cling on to it because, memories or, certain other situations that can be attached to emotions, right? We can go on about that, but be objective with how you critique yourself, your situation when you move forward. Be truthful with yourself too, because sometimes, we can, be fibbing to ourselves with what works and what doesn't. So sometimes the truth does cut like a knife. But we want to be gentle with ourselves, right? We want to be fair because justice is all about being fair too. So that's why I say be objective. For instance, if you are trying to be more healthier, but you got to have your sweet after dinner every night, that's okay. There's other ways to, integrate healthiness into your life. But you know what? If you got to have that little sweet after dinner mint or, treat, allow yourself that because that's what's going to bring you joy and satisfaction. So all I'm saying is be objective with it. Be in your integrity and your inauthenticity. Be in your authenticity and it'll be okay. Because again, slow and steady, right? This is a great time for reflection in the month of October. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we can see with the Halloween Oracle. We've got Lady de los Muertos, so acceptance and equality, literally what we were talking about. So awesome. I don't really have to explain that any more than I did earlier. Now we have the jack-o'-lantern protection. Give yourself a little bit of protection here with how you assess things too. So a little leeway, a little bit of a, easement for yourself, because again, change doesn't happen overnight. It does, but it can happen slow and steady for you. Protection about yourself too is about, letting go of things that aren't serving you anymore, letting go of people that are toxic, letting go of relationships that are stale and not, a give and take. That kind of protection as well. That's the whole reason jack-o'-lanterns were, invented. They put a light, scary face in a pumpkin, protect you from the evil spirits, right? And your last one, okay, forgiveness. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Reducing burdens. So you forgiving yourself or forgiving the situation reduces the burden on you for moving you forward. All right, next up, we've got the Which is Familiar. First card, we've got Badger. Persecution. Okay, so this might feel like a persecution with you doing a self-critique, but please don't let it feel that way. This is not for you to feel judgy. You could. It's literally in the name, but like allow yourself some grace with that. Allow yourself some being tactful with how you move forward, being tactful with how you release and who you release, what you release and let go of, being tactful with your forgiveness, being compassionate, because no one likes to feel like they're being persecuted. And that's not what this is about at all. This is about you feeling comfortable with letting go of things that are no longer helping you out in the long run. And your last, Which is Familiar, we've got Creativity with the Frog. Be creative about how you do this as well. Is this impacting your creativity? What is holding you back? Allow yourself this assessment for the peace of mind here and your creativity moving forward. And you can be creative with how you approach this too. You can be like, okay, well, I want to, clean the house first. I want to, make a list. I want to do things with music. However this seems fit for you. Use your creativity. Next, we have the Seasons of the Witch, the Yule cards. Or not the Yule, the Samhain. I think I've been saying Yule this whole time. Dang it. Wow. All right. Well, this is the coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Allow yourself breathing room, time to relax. This is literally rest and reflection. Okay, and your last, Samhain. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm just realizing. The Underworld, hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. Very much moving forward to a new level, leveling up. This is also about judgment and another, change transition period. So again, leveling up, reflection, rest. This is awesome. I love when everything comes together like this. Or your next oracle cards, the Memento Mori. First up, we've got Letter. Oh, this is interesting. This makes me think of forgiveness too. Acceptance, letting people know what's going on. The letters they would write back in the day, it's just news, the arrival of news coming your way. So this could be, you letting other people know that this is no longer going to be tolerated, or you letting people go, or you getting new opportunities coming your way with this letter, which is very interesting. Ladder. Okay, this I see as climbing up the ladder, a transition, leveling up. Don't walk under it though. Next we have Anchor. Okay, so this is like support to me. This is very much like holding steady, very much stability. Love that. And your last Memento Mori card is Book. So this could be, studying, assessing again, figuring out, learning what works best for you, learning what is your next step going to be, all of those things. But yeah, leveling up for real here, transition again with that, but learning as well what's going to work and what's not going to work. All right, your last cards are the Autumn Oracle by V. Love and Crystal. First up, we got I can't speak anymore now. Oh my goodness. Inconspicuous. So things that might not stand out right away, this is why you do the reflection, which is interesting because there's a puddle here of water. So again, you're looking for the inconspicuous things that aren't, standing out right away, the things that aren't working, the things that are working too. The things that are working could be very small and you might not be noticing them too. Next, we got Abundance. Oh, we love to see it. So yeah, this is on your road to abundance here. Bringing things only that you want in. Next up, we've got adventure. Yeah, so this might be a new level up for you, a new adventure coming your way, a new transition period, something that you're going to be excited about and bringing you more abundance and fun and, you know, bringing you more joy than maybe you didn't think that you were going to get before. Brand new adventure. And then we have, curiosity, which again seems very similar to the book to me. Figuring out what you want to do next, being curious about your situation, your next steps, your next level, whatever this may be, curious about the next part of your adventures, how I want to say it. Stop shaking, please. Thank you. So yeah, there's a lot here. I think the biggest takeaway here is forgiveness and letting go and accepting that, you know, you're now on a new path and you are chugging away for your abundance. You're already seeing the benefits of your hard work and, you know, your determination. It's just now there's going to be a new level of, you know, assessment. What is not working and what is. Finding your truth, seeking your truth, being authentically you, and staying in your integrity. There's nothing more important than integrity and being authentic, right? So that is what I see for you in the month of October. I think it's going to be very good for you. Please let me know if this resonated down in the comments section by telling me what group you chose. I'd be very curious to know. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And don't forget, 30% off of my private readings is happening until the 30th of October, 2022. So take advantage of that if you haven't done so already. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you again so much. I appreciate you. I am so excited for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.